How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. Let me start this video off by saying Happy Memorial Day. Of course, today is an interesting day for Bitcoin. We're looking at the $36,000 Bitcoin. So it's kind of interesting to see the reaction to the recent downward price action that we've been seeing for Bitcoin. I mean, personally, I'd love to see a Bitcoin below $10,000 again. But that's just me. Regardless, my initiatives are, I've never been more confident in the cryptocurrency space, especially when you look at the different things that are happening in the world of blockchain. I have a lot of confidence in DigiByte and a lot of the different aspects and developments that have been happening in the cryptocurrency world. Of course, DigiByte being a faster digital currency than Bitcoin without fees, and all these different things. One of the fundamental things that I actually just wanted to discuss in this video, I suppose, just starting off here, would be the overall concept of actually who's using cryptocurrency for its purpose. I think currently we see more of people using, hodling their Bitcoin, looking at it more of an investment as opposed to actually transferring Bitcoin back and forth, which I find is interesting. And I think that this sort of does lend itself to my theory about, seeing the DigiByte price action. When I talk about things like a $5 DigiByte, and I talk about the future of cryptocurrency and adoption and stuff like that, I'm taking into account a very wide range of variables. And of course, what we need to start to imagine is the availability of banking. And when we talk about banking the unbanked, and we talk about people actually having a necessity for cryptocurrency, see, right now, in particular, when you look at like the Western world and so forth, people generally have their needs met. I mean, their bank card works, they have a local grocery store down the street, there's all these, the needs are generally provided for. So one of the fundamental things that I suppose that I would draw your attention to, is once we see a lot of these different, societal structures that people depend on, including, but not limited to, cash, physical paper money, physical fiat currency, when these things start to go, I think that we'll be starting to see a lot more, in alignment with the adoption of cryptocurrency. And I think once that happens on a long enough scale, on a long enough time frame, I could see a very interesting adoption ratio, a big trend happening when it comes to these things. And this is, of course, now brings me to my second point when we talk about digi assets, digi ID, and of course the currency. I think that it'll be very exciting to watch, once people actually start to use and rely on, depend on cryptocurrency and blockchain more and more. In particular, we'll be looking at businesses doing all these things. Very interesting to watch how a lot of these different variables will be reinforcing themselves as the trajectory moves forward. So I'm very excited. Of course, remember this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. Everything on this channel is just my opinion, so of course make sure that you do your own research. And of course, thank you everybody who's been subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you subscribe, comment down below, and upvote the video for that algorithm. I'm very happy for the DigiByte community. I'm happy to be a part of this great community on the internet, and I think the DigiByte community is one of the greatest communities out there. So hats off to you. But all that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have some very interesting things to say in the future. I think that this video has been pretty productive. I'll see you guys next one. Have a good one.